Oh, by the way, if you want to come hang out again, feel free to follow the stream, especially if you're new here. Would very much appreciate that.
Caution. The show you're about to see is headed for disaster.
Beyond belief. Fact or fiction. Hosted by Jonathan Frakes. We live in a world where the real and the unreal live side by side, where substance is disguised as illusion, and the only explanations are unexplainable. Can you separate truth from fantasy? To do so, you must break through the web of your experience and open your mind to things beyond belief.
I decided to have the intro play by itself, just so you could see the iconic nature of it. My favorite line being,
We live in a world where the real and the unreal live side by side.
all right, here it is. Where substance is disguised as illusion, and the only explanations are unexplainable. What does that mean? All right. I'll be right back.
We live in a world where the real and the unreal, something, and the only explanations are unexplainable.
Beyond belief.
Beyond belief.
Talk of disaster.
Okay, so if you've never watched Beyond Belief before, with this chat, how we do this is a show about stories that are almost definitely lies, but some of them are allegedly true. And at they show us these stories, and then we're supposed to decide, is it fact or fiction? At the end of the show, they reveal whether or not the stories are fact or fiction. We jump to the end after each story and do a little prediction and see if we got it right. So that's kind of what's up.
Disaster is very much with us in these times. One day we're discussing the sinking of great ships. The next we're contemplating comets headed toward the Earth. But disasters, like most things, depend on your perspective. Some people look at this drawing and see a high mountain.
Oh, and there's always an optical illusion.
Safe from harm, while others see a tunnel spiraling down into an endless abyss. Our stories in this show all deal in some way.
I see a cone.
Disasters
I see a
or their
pointy hat.
consequences. Some of the stories are inspired by actual events.
That's a titty.
We'll give you the answers at the end of our show. And one suggestion: when evaluating whether they are true or false,
Oh yeah, let's bring up the volume.
take your perspective from the mountaintop, and at all costs, avoid having tunnel vision.
Oh, I can see the tunnel.
Cheers, salut, skol, l'chaim. Whatever the language, whatever the culture, there's always a toast to good times,
What?
a design for celebration. These life-affirming rituals are...
Wait, what? That was just such a harsh cut. I thought there was going to be a little bit more of a... like a little bit more of a transition. I wasn't ready for that.
Avoid having tunnel vision. Cheers, salut, skol, l'chaim. Whatever the language, whatever the culture, there's always a toast to good times, a design for celebration. These life-affirming rituals are important because they give us hope for the future and recognize triumphs over past adversities.
Cheers, everybody.
Charles and Gwen Chandler have good reason to celebrate. They're alive due to the strangest of circumstances. Let's join them now in their celebration.
WR624, thank you very much.
It was the spring of 1937. Charles and Gwen Chandler loved traveling with their good friends, the Delaney's, Philip and Margaret. They'd seen much of the world together. Gwen and Charles couldn't think of anyone else they'd rather celebrate their 22nd wedding anniversary with.
I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to smooth sailings and happy landings.
Oh, yes.
Here, here.
Happy landings? Okay.
And I would like to propose another toast. To 22 years of wedded bliss, may you have 22 more at least.
Thank you.
Here, here.
Aw.
I can't believe it was 22 years ago.
We never did get to take our dream honeymoon.
To
The one we
Hawaii.
had was fine.
Ah, yes, this mystery honeymoon.
Are you ever going to tell
22
us what
feels too
actually
specific.
happened to make you change your plans?
change your plans?
It's just that what happened is so unbelievable that we decided a long time ago to keep it between ourselves.
Come on,
It's
Charles.
beyond belief, in fact, actually.
Tell us the story. We've got the time.
It's more than just a story, Philip. It really happened.
Wait a second. Are we about to watch Jonathan Frakes tell us a story about a story where they tell their friends about a story?
Charlie?
It's fine, Gwen. We were young and so much in love. We were married the day before, and we were scheduled to leave for Europe on the most wonderful honeymoon imaginable.
We
Oh,
were
wow,
sailing
they're really
late in the
doing it.
day
Oh,
so
my
that
God.
We could sleep late that morning. Remember how we
Jeez.
both woke up at
Sleep in her wedding dress? Wait.
the same moment?
Yes. We figured all we had
Oh, they're in like fancy pajamas. Okay. Like silk
was
pajamas.
a bit of packing to do, and we'd be off.
I'll never forget when we tried to get out of bed.
So what happened?
Well,
And that's the end of the story.
now this is when it becomes a little strange. As we attempted to get out of bed, we couldn't
Oh.
separate our hands.
Huh?
That was when we noticed that our wedding rings had fused together.
What? That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard of.
We told you it was unbelievable.
Well, rings don't just fuse. I mean, how is that even possible?
No one could explain how it happened, but it certainly was fate that it did happen.
No matter what we did, we couldn't get our hands
Our love was so white hot that it melted the rings together.
apart. They were locked in place.
Why didn't you just slip them off?
Oh, we tried to. Our fingers
Someone said that's called friction welding. Is that a real thing?
were so swollen, they wouldn't budge.
We finally had to call a jeweler to our hotel room.
He's like, well, I'll be. Those are rings. And they're like, yeah. Could you help us? Oh, no, I was just admiring the craftsmanship.
But he was at a loss. He'd never seen anything like it.
I do declare that's a ring.
He wanted to be very careful about not damaging the rings or our hands. By then, we were very worried that we were going to.
Their look is just doesn't. I feel like I wouldn't be making this expression if I was hearing a story that's 20 years old. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my God. And the jeweler made a home call?
To miss the departure of our ship.
But what could we do? We couldn't even get out of our nightclothes.
Wow, that's an amazing story.
Well, it gets even more amazing, Philip. You won't believe what happened next.
Okay, now it feels like he's Jonathan Frakes, and he's giving them a fact or fiction inside of this fact or fiction story. Like, why are we... Like, why are... Oh, okay. I was going to say, why are they narrating a story instead of just showing us this story? But the reason is probably going to be because they're on a ship right now and something's going to happen. Like, something's got to happen in the present. Or else the present doesn't make any sense.
After sending for just the right tool, the jeweler was finally able to cut us free of the rings.
Someone said, and I'm sorry I'm pausing it so much. I haven't streamed in a while, so people are going to complain. But that's just what I do. I bet the ship was a Titanic. No, they've actually already ripped off the Titanic story. So that was a different episode. So I assume they would rip it off twice.
So you made it to your ship. It's a fabulous story.
It's not finished yet.
We rushed to the dock, but we were too late. Our ship had sailed. We missed it by minutes.
Oh, that is the saddest story I've ever heard.
It was the luckiest thing that ever happened to us.
Oh, because then the
You
ship
see, the
sank.
ship that we were set to
Because
depart
it
on
was the
was
Titanic.
the RMS Lusitania. 6 days later, it was torpedoed and sunk. Almost 1,200 people died.
That is incredible.
These are the lucky rings. We wear them every day. You can see where they were cut apart.
Oh, it truly is a miracle.
Well, I would like to propose another toast. To the luckiest people in the world, our best friends, the Chandlers.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, World War One moment. Yeah.
Oh, look. Everyone's going to the observation deck. We must be getting ready to dock.
Oh, Kira, really? Toast count 3. Yeah, they have toasted a lot.
Look at that view. It's absolutely spectacular.
Oh
I can't
God.
believe I'm not the slightest bit airsick.
They cut to. That's
Now, what city do you
hilarious.
suppose that is?
That must be Lakehurst, New Jersey.
Good.
They don't think we're gonna notice when they cut between. They're on the Hindenburg. We're. They don't think we're gonna. But, like, I was like, they don't think we're gonna notice that the quality of the footage like deteriorates dramatically, and then suddenly we're in black and white when they cut back to them. They're on the fucking Hindenburg.
We'll be docking soon. This has been such an incredibly smooth ride.
I can't believe we
It's been so smooth. I can't even imagine anything would go wrong.
left Frankfurt over 2.5 days ago. An amazing way to travel. Much more relaxing than my ship.
I can't wait to see this part of America. We're taking a car to New York tomorrow.
Are they gonna? No shot. They actually show. No shot. They show it, and that's why they're showing us this footage, right? I'm like nervous. Can you even show that?
Look, that man down there has a microphone.
Like they didn't even add film grain to this. You know? you know? Not the commentary over the Hindenburg footage. And no, if they do, I'm gonna have to skip past it because
They must be broadcasting the landing.
I have one last toast.
Oh, toast count 4. It's the 4th toast.
Here's to this great airship, the Hindenburg.
It's the. Oh my God! Dude, Fact or Fiction is back in a big way. You know? We resume Fact or Fiction and they go in with a bang. They come in with the Hindenburg story. What? He said the thing.
Here, here.
It's practically standing still now. They've dropped ropes out of the nose of the ship, and it's been taken a hold of down on the field by a number of men. It's starting to rain again as the rain had slacked up a little bit. It burst into flame. Get it started, It's fire, it's fire.
Oh God, they're showing it, and I just didn't respond. I was in shock a little bit. I was in shock by the actual like audio of it. I want to listen to the audio, to be honest. I'm gonna move this.
Slacked up a little bit. It burst into flame. Get it started, It's fire, it's fire. Well, this is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. It's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. It's smoke. It's flames now. All the humanity and all the bad.
Oh God, dude, this is horrible. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I think that's the real audio. They added screams. I'm sure they added the screams or something. Wow, 36 people died out of 97. I did not realize that people survived. I don't like I know of the Hindenburg, but I don't actually know any of the actual like story of it. Oh, the Humanity is from that? Because I was going to say, Oh, the Humanity is like a very famous. Fact or Fiction looking for a lawsuit in 1990 fucking 4 or whatever, whenever this aired. 1999. I was practically raised on that video. I don't know what that means. Imagine if I got banned on Twitch because of footage from the Hindenburg. That would be the weirdest thing in the world. 1937 DMCA. Or no, 1937 Twitch is like our terms, sorry. Let's look at the Wikipedia for the Hindenburg. No, I'm like, literally, is the Hindenburg TOS? Oh, BURG. That is just wild. Yeah. 97 people. Wow. Apparently there's a good Smithsonian article about it. Yeah, because like airships kind of went away after that, right? Yeah. It's kind of like, it's crazy how like old fashioned, like, because it's not a blimp, right? Like, it's an airship. Fact or fiction is so weird. No, it really is. I feel like if they say it's fiction, it's because of the ring part, right? The Hindenburg over Manhattan. I guess, why was this so publicized? Was it just like a really early... Oh, God, and it's got like swastikas on it and stuff. Jesus. Just casually... I didn't know that. Like 1937 type beat. It was from Germany, so yeah, I mean like now it's all locking in, you know? It's Germany, it's 1937, you know? No, I mean it makes sense. It's just like, you know, it's just like you don't. Like I was startled rather than like, I guess, surprised. Airships were full of extremely flammable gas, essentially giant bombs. Jesus. I didn't expect to be looking at the Hindenburg wiki today. So this is like actually how I experience the world. Usually I like learn about something and then I go into the Wikipedia, because I think I'd even seen some of this footage, but like when I was younger. Jeez. It's incredible that most, like, it is a tragedy, obviously, and that so many people passed away, but that people survived is wild to me. Like that this looks so much like a no survivor situation. That 60 people survived is wild. Yeah, they were inside a bomb. Have I played the Wikipedia game? Not only have I played the Wikipedia game, I used to use it as an interview question. Like how to like write code to solve the Wikipedia game. Does anybody know the difference between, like, okay, blimp, Zeppelin, airship? I feel like Zeppelin and airship are like synonymous, but what's the difference between a blimp and an airship exactly? Blimps are not rigid hold. Hot air versus light gas. Got it. Is this what we heard?
It's starting to rain again. The rain had slacked up a little bit.
Wait, I feel like this is what we heard.
The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it from...
They just put...
into flame. Get it done.
They like literally put this straight into Fact or Fiction. So it said not again.
Get this, Charlie. It's rising, and it's rising. It's rising terribly.
Get this, Charlie. The public domain yoink. Yeah, I guess so. Losing my mind at the idea that someone in this chat being old enough to remember this live. Is that possible? Let's see. This happened in 1937, so I guess you would just have to be a little... You'd have to be, like, born in 1930. Yeah, 1930. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so Fact or Fiction just added screams. Yeah. Any 90-year-olds in the chat tonight? What's funny is that they cut back to this.
Students of history know that the Hindenburg, a luxury dirigible, exploded upon its arrival in New Jersey. One of the most infamous air disasters of all time, killing almost one half of the passengers on board. Charles and Gwen Chandler, who had escaped the fate of the Lusitania, leaped out of the frying pan and into the fire. Is this cruel joke based on an actual event, or have we ignited an explosion of lies?
I feel like this has got to be fact, not because of the I mean, it's entirely plausible, right? Because it's like, it's also 22 years later that a couple that avoided, you know, there are only 12 blimps in the world. Then what am I thinking of? Or am I just thinking of hot air balloons for things that are like the Goodyear blimp is like called a blimp, right? Is it a real blimp? Do I want a poll? I don't even know what for, but yes, why not? Why didn't their ring save them from the Hindenburg? Because they separated them, of course. All right, so we're at 9 minutes. I'm going to jump to... Oh, it doesn't do the preview. So... Oh, here we are.
Torpedoed and sunk. Almost 1,200 people died. That is incredible.
These are the lucky rings. We wear them every day. You can see where they were cut apart.
Oh, it truly is.
Oh, right, poll. Yeah, no, let's do a prediction. Here, let me do prediction. Oh, the last time we did it was Fact or Fiction as well. Did the Hindenburg happen? Oh, it's only 30 seconds. Do your thing now. You got 26 seconds. You got 25 seconds. You got 24 seconds. You got 23 seconds. You got 22 seconds. You got 20 seconds. You got to do the prediction. Got to do the prediction. Got to do the prediction. You got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 13, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the prediction. All right, what did our predictions say? We have 82% fact.
The miracle.
Well, I would like to propose another toast to the luckiest people in the world, our best friends,
Yes.
the Chandlers.
Did the tale of these fated passengers really happen? No.
Wow, Jonathan Frakes said the Hindenburg was fake, dude. Damn. Y'all got jebaited by Frakes. The good old Frakes bait. What's so funny is it's like plausible, so it's like truly a coin flip whether or not it's real or not, you know? Because like there are people who've experienced like multiple disasters like that, right? There's only 12 blimps in the world because helium. Damn. Look at him being smug. Look at him. Look at him.
We made it up.
We made it up. All right. Damn, we got... This is how Jonathan Frakes welcomes us back to Fact or Fiction.
Whether this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a swap meet.
Oh yeah, Sarah brings up a great point. Y'all forgot how to play the game. Whatever your gut is, it's the opposite. That is the rule. That is the rule. We all forgot to do that.
Is visited by a mysterious stranger on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Beyond belief.
Have you ever visited a flea market, swap meet, or garage sale? To run a successful booth takes a combination of desirable merchandise, a positive attitude, and an irresistible charm.
Okay, I want to listen to this, but I want to look up this person that Violet Jessup is, who survived Titanic. Wait, multiple things. Okay, wait. Known for having survived the sinkings of the Titanic, the Britannic, and is there anything? Is it just both of those things? Queen of the sinking ships, Miss Unsinkable. Oh. Wait, it doesn't say that one though. What does she say about it though? Give us our Jar Jar bucks. Oh yeah, choose outcome. Choose outcome. Fiction. Sorry, we're back on Wikipedia. My mistake. This is what happens. At one point, just stop getting on boats for real. This is kind of a messed up way to write this on. Oh, thanks, DJ Kento. Thank you. This is kind of messed up. Jessup, often winkingly called Miss Unsinkable, died of congestive heart failure at the age of 83. It's like, why'd you have to include that she was unsinkable on this line about her death? Like, let her die, and like, she did great. She did 83, dude. Okay, sorry. I gotta start this one over because I had to reset. I gotta reset.
Fact or fiction?
Have you ever visited a flea market, swap meet, or garage sale? To run a successful booth takes a combination of desirable merchandise, a positive attitude, and an irresistible charm.
Okay.
Elmo P. Middleton had much to offer in
Sorry, what's his name? Elmo P. Middleton? Holy shit. That is the best name I've ever heard. Elmo P. Middleton? That is awesome. Oh my god. Yeah, wait. Kira, did you do this? I think that for Jonathan Frakes' rhetorical questions, we should definitely pull them. Elmo P. Middleton.
apartments. But despite all this, you might say his business was a disaster.
Oh, so this is the disaster episode.
The local swap meet was a place where we used to go to browse and shop for bargains. But this week we were
The man in the Model T. Going
to operate our own booth. It was part of the plan I had to get some extra money.
You've met everyone in the Next Generation cast except for Patrick Stewart. I've heard Jonathan Frakes is great. And we also have watched some interviews with him in modern times, and he seems like just like just like he is in this, and it makes me love him even more.
That would help my daughter Molly go to the state university. The swap meet had been closed for about a month since the earthquake, and there were still aftershocks going on.
Oh God,
but
there's
at
gonna
8
be
a.m.,
another earthquake.
all the people were arriving just like a regular Sunday. My daughter Molly is the best daughter a parent could ever wish for. She worked hard throughout high school with one goal in mind: college. That was her dream. To go to a good school somewhere and make me proud. As if she hadn't done that already.
That face. Yo, that face.
And make me proud. As if she had...
Who's the woman who does... Wait. What's the name? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Nicole Kidman. This is what this is reminding me of. It's the same picture. Has anybody seen an AMC movie recently?
Hadn't done that already.
A24, yeah. Discount Nicole Kidman.
As any parent will tell you, college education isn't cheap.
True.
Tuition, books, room and board.
You gotta
Even with
cheat
small
on a lot of
scholarship,
school
it's
tests to
way
get
more than I
enough
can
money.
afford. My late husband Marv was a good man. He always provided for his family, but his insurance only covered so much. My job just gets us by. I
Bro.
didn't have a lot to sell at this market, but I was determined to go home with some money for Molly's education.
Wait, was there somebody named Beans Morocco in the credits? Was that really? Was that a person's name? No. Okay. Also, we're at 10 minutes 52 seconds. We're going to come back to this. I also have barely been paying attention to all this exposition because I'm like, this is too much. Just start the story. All right, I'm going to turn off the Beans Morocco? Yeah, that's got to be. There was someone named Rip Taylor, yeah. Beans Morocco. That's so fake. That's got to be an animal's name. You're right.
All the time, I knew she was. Molly was preoccupied all the time.
Wait, no, really? Beans. Oh my God, it's a real man. And he was in Star Trek? What? He's 98? Wait, he looks familiar. Why does this guy look so familiar? Dude. Wait, sorry. The Google image search. A headshot. And then... Beans. Half of the photos when you Google this man are just photos of beans. Oh my God. Untitled Beans Morocco project coming in 2023. Shit. Dude, this is awesome. This is so cool.
And I knew she was worried and anxious about what her future choice.
Look up Rip Taylor. Okay, fine. Oh. What the hell? These people are both in this story? Oh no, he died. When did he die? 2019. Man. I'm not going to look up the circumstances because
Choices were going to be.
now everybody in the chat saying rip, rip. Come on, y'all. The amount of whiplash I felt watching this episode of Fact or Fiction. Beans Morocco, the Hindenburg disaster. Yeah. Yeah, you're looking up how to make a Moroccan style bean dish and this guy just shows up. Man, you'd be like, how can I get this guy out of my results?
At the start of the day, we just couldn't seem to interest anyone in anything we had to offer. Molly turned on all her schoolgirl charm, but nothing seemed to be helping.
Schoolgirl charm?
We have been here for 3 hours, and we haven't even sold a lampshade.
Mom, the day is not over yet.
I don't know, honey. This may not have been one of my best ideas. Can I help you?
All you got here is just a bunch of regular junk.
It's our boy. It's our man. It's Beans Morocco.
Can I help you?
All you got here is just a bunch of regular junk. I don't see anything special in the whole lot. You want to sell that old station wagon? I could use something to haul my stuff in.
Yo, you know who he looks like? Hang on. The dad from Even Stevens, but like older. Like, it's not the same man because like the age wouldn't line up. But wait, dad from Even Stevens? Yes. He looks like an alternate universe version of this man. This guy's name is Tom Virtue. His name is Tom Virtue. What is with these names? What is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Phoenix Wright, Apollo Justice, Tom Virtue. Oh my god. And Elmo P. What was it? Elmo P. Middleton or Elmo P. Does anybody remember what the Elmo guy's name was? Elmo P. Maybe it'll autocomplete. Elmo P. Middleton. Oh, right. That was a fictional name. Oh, apparently that's who Rip Taylor plays. I forget. That was a fictional name. Forgot about that. That wasn't a real person.
You want to sell that old station wagon?
Yeah, and Even Stevens was always yelling at Beans, the guy who played Beans.
I could use something to haul my stuff in.
No, thanks. We needed to haul our stuff.
Have it your way. But I wouldn't count on having a big day.
Oh yeah, I gotta put the captions back on. Like this man just asked to buy their car that they drove there with.
Well, thank you so much.
Mom, I've been thinking. Maybe I should put off going to college for a little while. Get a job, make some money. It's no big deal. Really.
You are going to go to college. We'll find a way.
Oh, all right. Someone said, Lama, okay, Jarvis Johnson. Yeah, we don't talk enough about how my own name sounds like a Marvel character. Like Peter Parker vibes, you know? Michael Morbius. Yeah, exactly.
In the Model T.
Oh, dude, Rip Taylor's awesome.
Hello.
Yo.
My name is
This dude, this is fucking Dr. Robotnik. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, I guess Jim Carrey now plays his character, but like I'm just talking like, yeah, you know, Eggman, like as a, you know, like the cartoon, like not Jim Carrey. Now Jim Carrey's in here. Like I get it. They made a real life Sonic movie.
Hello. The name is Middleton. Elmo P. Middleton, yes. Purveyor of unusual and rare merchandise.
No shade to the Sonic movies, actually. I want to see them. I haven't yet.
Actually, I didn't feel anything. Well, maybe next time.
The back of his truck was loaded with an amazing assortment of things. He didn't waste a moment and unloaded quickly. As he did, I kept wondering, who was this strange man and what was he doing in Northridge? Another question that kept haunting me was, why didn't he feel the earth tremor we all felt?
No, wait, why is that the weird thing? I mean, obviously, like, what is he, like a ghost or something? But
How much you got?
the tremor, I don't feel earthquakes in California all the time.
Here's a genuine article, mister. Okay, how much? How much you got?
Well, how much were those old books?
We're witnessing a conversation between Rip Taylor and Beans Morocco right now.
How much you got? How about you, mister? How much you got? Hey, how much you got, lady?
No matter what people asked for, Mr. Middleton
The weirdest salesman ever. Just ask everybody how much money they have.
repeat those same words.
How much you got?
Everybody felt insulted by his questions, so nobody bought anything.
It's a lovely lamp, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, relax, Elmo.
How much would a lamp like that cost?
Well, how much have you got?
Oh, I couldn't buy
That's
anything.
just-
We're here trying to sell stuff too.
I know.
The channel. Oh yeah, let me drop the channel link. Komozawa Isolation, but let me. Come on. Okay. I was like mad at YouTube for a second. Here's the channel. I don't know what else they do, but that was awesome. Game.
Isn't everybody? Molly.
How'd you know my name?
Ooh.
You love this lamp, don't you?
Yeah, but like I said, I couldn't buy anything.
Yo, that's actually a interesting. That would be creepy. Like I don't really like I don't really like pranks, obviously, but I do feel like an interesting like social experiment would be just like calling people by their name when you like if you could just magically know somebody's name, or I don't know. I'm just curious. Like that's the thing that would be very scary. Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong thing.
How much money you got in your pocket?
What?
$3.
Sold to the beautiful little lady.
Yeah. He probably heard it, but
Enjoy it.
Molly told me later that she wasn't sure why she gave the man her $3. There was just something about him that she liked and trusted.
I mean, gave him the $3. I mean, like she was buying something. Like Jarvis was never sure why he paid the guy at the gas station $1.50 for a Snickers bar. He just seemed like he was a very trustworthy kind of guy. It's like, no, there was a trade occurring.
Mr. Middleton, wait, you forgot your chest!
It belongs to you, Molly. It comes with the lamp.
comes with a lamp. That's an ugly lamp, yeah.
Yeah, but nice.
Yeah.
Mom, look at this.
Oh my god, why is the Titanic always here? What is going on? Okay, so he's like a dude who died in the Titanic. Is that our guess? But no, this is a different name. Mary something Jung can anybody read this? Southampton, obviously. But Mary, I wanted to say like Mariah. Anyway. Jurgens. Yeah, Jurgens.
This was from the Titanic. This could be worth a fortune. Look, it's so old.
No shot, like a plate is not gonna break.
A million thoughts were racing.
Oh, but it's so she can pay for college. It's so she can pay for college. It's like a little gift from the ghost of Margaret Fellowman.
In my head. Oh, Molly. Molly's great-grandfather was one of the passengers lost on the Titanic. He had a handlebar mustache too.
Oh, okay. So it was her great. Okay. Well, we found the secret.
Just like Mr. Middleton. His name was Marvin.
Yeah, those are the plates from the Darman video. Marvin Jurgens. Wow. I don't think. Wow. I want to see if anybody got Marvin L. Jurgens. So someone got Marvin Jurgens, and they didn't spell it right, but they got closer than everybody else. Somebody got a solid. One person got Marvin, but someone said Marion L. Jurgens, which included the middle initial. Wow, that was a fun little thing. 2 people got Marvin, but not 2 people got Marvin Jurgens, I don't think. Someone said I got bingo. Ghost of Titanic's Past. Yeah.
Oh my God. Molly, this was your great-grandfather's.
The Titanic artifacts proved to be authentic and paid for Molly's college education.
I knew it.
Who was Elmo P. Middleton? Was he really the spirit of a long-lost relative of the Jurgens family?
I wish I want that around in my life. Just Jonathan Frakes saying, "Who was Elmo P. Middleton?"
Or was he just an old man who had a soft spot for a struggling mother and daughter? But then, how did he come into possession of relics from the Titanic? Is this story of unexpected treasures based on actual event, or are we swapping the truth for more lies?
All right. All right, let's oh, whoops. That's a poll. I meant to do a prediction. Start prediction. Elmo P. Middleton, fact or fiction? I'm going to give it a minute. Oh, I guess I can't put a question mark in it? No. It just won't let me. Maybe it's because it's Elmo. Ghost Grandpa? Error creating prediction. Do we already have a prediction? Oh, Kira already made one. I see. Okay, well, predict everybody. My bad. I didn't see that. Let me jump into the
tonight were fact and which were fiction.
Let's take another look at our...
The art that is incredible.
Cut apart.
Propose us.
The detail... A glimpse of the story of the strange man at the swap meet.
Yeah, the strange man at the swap meet. How could this go wrong? Wait, what was the whole thing with what was the thing with Beans Morocco's character? Like, he said the thing about the car. Did that end up mattering at all? He was just a guy. He was just an asshole. I just need to say I knew it was Marvin, but I only started following, so I had to wait an hour until just now. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It still counts. I believe you.
A lovely lamp, isn't it?
Yes. How much would a lamp like that cost?
Well, how much have you got?
Is this plot of the couple who found treasures in a most unexpected way based on an actual event?
All right. Is everybody got their predictions in? Is it over? Yeah. And it's a 50-50 here.
No. This one was invented by a writer.
This one was invented by a writer. He says with such a smug look on his face. Look at him. Look at him.
Falls at the end of our show.
Oh, let me choose the outcome. That was a lie. Fiction. Pumpkin of Glory, congrats. Jarvis, I graduated with my master's on Saturday. That's awesome. Also, congrats on 14 months. Truly, time is an illusion.
Next, a strange dream of disaster haunts a reporter on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Today, news reports travel at lightning speed around the world and back again at the flick of a switch. But at the turn of the century, the last century that is, news came by way of the telegraph, like this. Jack Hogan is a reporter who needs a good story, but the only one he can come up with is in his dreams. Those dreams are about to become nightmares.
Uh-oh. The scoop. Volcano wait, what? Wait, what was that second word? I like wait, sorry. Volcano prolate. I don't know what that means. How do you pronounce that? Oh, it's just the name of a volcano. Never mind. Now I feel dumb.
Copy going. Copy. Joey.
It was a Monday morning in 1883, and I couldn't find a...
Can Fact or Fiction tell a single story without somebody giving voiceover exposition at the very beginning? You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a way to tell an efficient story without, like, needing to set the stage of everything.
It was a Monday morning in 1883, and I couldn't find a story to save my life. It wasn't my fault that nothing much was happening in the world that day.
Kind of looks like Jonathan Groff. Just a little bit.
As I looked around, everybody else seemed to have a story. Or were they just trying to impress old man Trapwell, the managing editor of the journal?
Work here. Hey, when I clickety-clack.
What the fuck is this man saying?
Story. Or were they...
working here. Everybody's working here. I'm clippity clacking the.
Just trying to impress old.
Like literally, he started two different sentences.
Man Trapwell, the managing editor of the journal.
Work here. Hey, when I
work here. Hey, when I clickety clack. What is he trying to say? Order, everybody. Work. Here, hey. When I go. He's on the drink. He switched channels.
Well, the managing editor of the journal.
Work here. Hey, when I clickety clack. That's the way to go, Roy. Wally, listen, when I was a young reporter back in Audiot, we didn't have modern machines like that. Keep it up, boy.
When you skip through dialogue. Oh my god, that's exactly what it feels like.
You need a new ribbon for your typewriter, Hogan? Or is there some other reason why you're just sitting there staring?
No, sir. I can't find a story.
That's ridiculous, my boy. I mean, a good reporter can find a story anywhere. I mean, look out the window. That's Philadelphia, one of the biggest cities in the country. Show some initiative, son.
Initiative.
Yes, sir.
Dude, imagine you live the life of a god king. If you're like, you're just like an old successful guy who like doesn't have to do any work. You're like a white dude in the past. Yeah, work here, boy. Clickety clack. When I was that guy's living his best life.
At that moment, I hated my job. I hated Philadelphia.
That's what CEOs do. True.
And I hated the way Trapwell said, initiative.
Oh, to be a white dude in the past.
Jack, want to grab a drink?
No, not tonight. Thanks, Wally. I think, I'm just gonna wait around for the late wire copy, see if anything interesting comes in.
Okay, Jack. See you tomorrow.
Elon Musk walks into Tesla. Clickety clack.
Nothing came in over the wire that night. I really needed to find a story, but I was exhausted. I laid down on the couch, closed my eyes for a minute, and fell right to sleep.
Yeah, he for sure dreams the story. He definitely dreams it, and it really happened.
That I decided to write it all down. I thought maybe I could sell it as a short story. Look at Mark Twain. He didn't do so bad, and he started out as a reporter too. I wrote of a beautiful tropical island called Pralope. It began as an idyllic day in paradise, natives fishing and swimming in the shallow surf. Suddenly, the ground began to shake violently, and then it happened. An entire mountain exploded in a cataclysmic volcanic eruption. The eruption set off a monstrous tidal wave which killed thousands in its path.
Whoa.
The words just poured out of me, and in less than an hour, I had finished my story.
In less than an hour?
I was spent. Reliving my dream had drained all my energy. All I wanted to do was go home and get some sleep. I made the mistake of leaving my work of fiction in the typewriter.
Oh, and then people thought it was real? Like a War of the Worlds type
The next
vibe?
morning I slept in. The copy boy made his usual rounds, which meant stopping at my desk for any late copy.
Which meant grabbing any paper that was typed by me and printing it as the news?
Mr. Trapwell read the story that the copy boy mistakenly grabbed off my desk. The more he read, the more excited he became.
Oh, gross.
With the biggest scoop in years. Joey! Tell George I want this in the early edition, and let me know the minute that Jack Hogan comes in.
What?
Jack! Hey. Congratulations.
What are you talking about?
Congratulations, Jack. Your story is sweeping the country. But it's our scoop. We printed it first.
What story is this?
Your story about the volcano erupting on that island of Pralape.
Pralape.
Oh, Mr. Trapwell, that story, that's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
It was a dream I had, and I wrote it all down. I was gonna sell it as a short story, but
This is, I just
you're gonna
have
to print a retraction.
Can't print a retraction. I can't print a retraction.
that's like when fake news goes viral and you're like, Twitter, what are you gonna do about this? What do you have like an edit button? Do you think you can put like a flag on this? Could you do something? I can't print a retraction. I can't print a retraction.
Come a laughing stock.
I know, but it never happened. There was no volcano.
I could cheerfully break your neck, Hogan. Do me a favor. If I ever say the word Anish
I can't print a retraction. We're just gonna have to blow up an island. Yeah.
to you again, don't listen to me.
Mr. Trapwell had no choice but to prepare the retraction.
Yeah, you have. Did everybody? I don't believe everybody finger typed back then. I feel like.
Joey.
No, I don't know. Maybe I feel like people will start to figure out how to type.
He was about to send it out over the wire when a report came in about unusually high waves hitting the coast of California.
Hey, Joey, bring me back that copy.
Another report followed the first one.
Joey is working.
An event that had taken place somewhere in the Indian Ocean. Throughout the day, there were more reports of giant swells hitting Mexico and the coast of South America.
Somebody get me Jack Hogan.
The last thing I needed was another.
Dude, this is like when you don't have like, I don't know, Slack. You don't have like any sort of messaging, instant messaging system. You just have to yell out your door. That's how you send a DM in 1883. Somebody get me Jack!
Reprimand about Pralape. You wanted to see me, Mr. Trapwell?
Come on in, Jack. Well, your initiative paid off, son. Your dream was true.
What are you talking about?
There was a volcanic eruption in the Straits of Sunday yesterday. Happened on an island called Krakatoa, just west of Java.
There.
Still going on. There are reports of tidal waves coming in from all over the world.
I don't believe it. It's Krakatoa.
Uh-huh. But the natives call it Pralape.
Is that true? Because is it true that Krakatoa is real, but like, why do they make up like a fake name for his like dream story?
Was Jack Hogan psychic? Did he actually have a premonition of the volcanic eruption? Or was it just a dramatic coincidence? If so, how could he have dreamed the original name for Krakatoa? A name so obscure he couldn't have possibly known it beforehand. Is this story of the scoop of this...
I googled it with I googled it in a weird way. I googled it as define. Oh yeah. Look at that. Wait, no. This is like someone's dream? Is this what what is this? Is this what the fact or fiction is based on? No. That doesn't spoil it. It doesn't spoil it.
The century...
It doesn't spoil it.
Real? Or is it something that we dreamed up?
It doesn't.
Happened on a...
I'll explain why, but let's just run the prediction. Get me Jack. Fact. Fiction. No. It's got to be clickety clack, right? Clickety clack clack. I didn't spoil it. No, wait, I didn't. Truly. If you think I did, go ahead and do your prediction. But remember that fact or fiction is Oh yeah, everyone's saying 99% fact. Okay. The website though is like a fake. It looks like a fake news website. That's why I said I didn't spoil it, because it looks like it looks like a conspiracy theory website.
An island called Krakatoa, just west of Java. Still going on. There are reports of tidal waves coming in from all over the world.
Was this story based on a real event? Yes, it's true.
All right. I did spoil it. But I don't think the website that we're looking at, like, this is not. I don't think Ancient Pages is a real. I don't know. Some of these websites just look at, like, whenever you look up like conspiracy theories and shit, you get websites like this, I feel. Here, let's incognito this. This is like this is just like verbatim the Fact or Fiction episode. What the hell? To be fair, Fact or Fiction also believes. Yeah, and the guy who wrote all the stories for Fact or Fiction is like a very bad man, but we don't look too deep into it. I like, this is like the least sourced thing ever. Like, this is so fake. Like, look at this. Look at these websites, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at this. Ancient facts. Good Lord. No, we're done here. We're done here. I like I mean, all of Fact or Fiction is like fake. You know what I mean? So, again.
Day in Paris.
I don't believe it.
Europe, Asia, and beyond. Was Jack Hogan psychic?
Google literally thinks you're a truther. Yeah, that's why I like went to incognito when I actually followed the link.
Did he actually have
It looks like one of those fake websites they use in school to teach us about fact checking our sources. That's what I'm saying.
a premonition of the volcano?
Like, definitely source. I really don't think it's real, but it's just Fact or Fiction doing the thing.
Volcanic eruption?
Like, the guy who wrote the stories for Fact or Fiction is a bad guy. So don't look him up unless you want to get bummed out.
Or was it just
All right, what's wrong with the Fact or Fiction writer? It's not the Fact or Fiction writers. It's that their stories were based on this, like, it's not like a dude who like worked actively on the show. It's about the like he like wrote these books and he like was racist and stuff. Robert Traylan's is this like science fiction, pulp fiction. And he wrote a bunch of these books. But like Yeah. Like this book is racist. He's a weird dude. Or that's not his book. But yeah. Hit this book. Like people note that, hostile constructions of blacks depict black people in dehumanizing and hypersexualized manner. Like, it's like, so anyway. All the dude stuff is like bunk. I'm pretty sure that most of his stuff is bunk. Or it's like anything that is like sourced to him is like, I think you should take with like 1,000,000 salts. But we're just having fun. We're just having fun. But also this guy wrote stuff in like, he was like 40 in the 60s. You know what I mean? So
Dramatic coincidence.
it's clickbait. It's clickbait.
If so, how could he have dreamed the original name for Krakatoa? A name so obscure he couldn't have possibly known it beforehand. Is this story of the scoop of the century real, or is it something that we dreamed up?
We'll tell you whether this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a pleasure trip turns into a...
Also, that wasn't a really good... That wasn't a really good like debunk of Robert Traylan's, but we in a different stream we like pulled up way more on him. But you get the idea. You get the idea.
Voyage into terror on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
A flight on an airplane can be a great escape from the...
But all it is, but like what you have to, but if you think about it like this, like it's just, he had some books on myths and legends and shit, and then a TV production crew from the 90s like grabbed them and licensed them and sourced them. You know what I mean? Like it's like and they just probably didn't. I don't think it's like a. I don't think that the ethics or morals of the show are guided by that guy, but I think that it's like pulling shit from a tabloid, you know?
Pressures.
Like the World News or whatever. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about?
Of the world, especially if you're traveling for pleasure. You could avoid the phone and the world, especially... A flight on an airplane can be a great escape from the pressures of the world, especially if you're traveling for pleasure. You could avoid the phone and the fax if you choose to, and simply make yourself at home.
It's funny because this show will randomly be anti-establishment at the same time. Yeah, because like the like Robert Traylan's dude isn't creatively involved in the show. I think they just use some of his references for the stories. You know what I mean?
High above the cares of the world. Beth McGuire is going on vacation. She's flown many times before.
If he was involved in the show, it would make me feel much worse. But I think it's just like they source him or whatever.
To Europe, Asia, and beyond. But she's about to take off on a trip where the final destination...
Like they'll be like, this was independent research that was done by Robert Traylan's, and so it's like, oh, so I'm supposed to believe that Robert Traylan's wrote something down in a book, and then that means it's real. Like that's where I like don't buy it.
Destination is beyond belief.
The prediction I think was ended already.
I couldn't believe I was finally getting on the plane. It was a vacation I had dreamed about for a long time. A whole week in Tahiti. No phones, no late meetings.
Dude, it's the family from the Darman video.
Just me, lying on a white sand beach in the South Pacific, drinking...
Oh my god, it kind of, like, I can see it.
Pina coladas.
Hi, you're in row 3B.
Thanks.
It still shows the prediction. I mean, it ended on my end. Yeah, it's over. It's already been declared.
Ma'am? Ma'am, the first class section is up here.
First class?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pay for first class.
You must have been upgraded.
Well, that's funny. Nobody said anything when I checked in.
This must be your lucky day.
Yeah,
nice.
Must be.
I want to fly first class
trip
one
was
day.
off to a
Has anybody in chat ever flown first class? I've never flown first class.
great start. I'd never been upgraded before, and here I was in first class.
How was it? It's fun.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. You're in the wrong seat. 3B is the aisle seat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
It's no problem.
Have any of these stories actually found to be real? I think so, but like only there's some super well-known ones that I can't remember now, but There are some super well-known ones that are real.
If you prefer the window, I don't mind sitting on the aisle.
What?
No, thank you. I'm fine here.
That would creep me out.
I tried to put the fact that I didn't really belong in first class out of my mind. All I wanted to do was enjoy the experience. All kinds of new things were happening to me, like a personal visit from the pilot.
Are you enjoying the flight so far?
Yes, I am. I have never flown first class before. It is great.
It's always a good idea to keep your seatbelt fastened. You never know when we might hit a small pocket of turbulence.
Thank you. That was nice of him.
Excuse me?
Oh, the captain. Didn't you see him?
No, I didn't.
Well, he was right there.
Okay, you don't have to. You don't. That's like a weird interaction. If somebody was like, oh, there was a person there, I'd be like, oh yeah, I must have dismissed him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, no, that didn't happen. Prove it to me.
At the time, it seemed a little strange, but...
Dude, there's always a freaking ghost person.
Looking back, that all makes sense to me now.
This is the captain. Just wanted to let you know that we're about an hour away from beginning our descent into Oahu International Airport. We have a 2-hour stopover there before we continue on to Tahiti.
After the captain's announcement, the oddest feeling came over me. I was suddenly very anxious, tense.
Ugh. That would make me anxious and tense. That was like horror movie turnaround. That's what I see in my nightmares.
Very anxious, tense.
Yeah.
Why were those passengers looking at me and smiling? It was as if they knew what
Oh, dude, this is creepy, dude.
was feeling and were trying to reassure me. It only added.
Wait,
to my
what?
I just couldn't shake the anxiety. I was so uptight.
Please return to your seats at once.
Okay, they can't keep putting like these sound cues on things that are normal as shit on airplanes. Like just that guy saying, "Oh, I didn't see the guy," or like there being an overhead thing.
What was happening to me?
Ding, 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 ding. And it's like, okay, dude, this is just a normal airplane thing.
Excuse me. Did the captain's announcement mean that we're beginning our descent
What announcement? There wasn't an announcement.
into Oahu early?
What announcement? I didn't hear any announcement.
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, come on, what are you talking about? Didn't you hear the captain tell everyone to get back to their seats just now?
No, I didn't.
But I heard it in the bathroom. It must have been out here too.
It wasn't. If he made the announcement, why is everybody still walking around the cabin?
See, this would make a perfect bingo. Well, I feel like when the Darman bingo started because I was guessing the dialogue to Darman videos. So maybe if I just keep doing that, we'll figure out.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just having a very strange flight experience.
Well, a lot of people have a fear of flying.
Well, I don't. I love to fly.
Well, just try and relax. We'll be there pretty soon.
Tighten your seatbelt.
Nonverbal communication. That's effective.
I felt that the stewardess was communicating with me telepathically. Warning
That was just like she just, gestured with her eyes.
me to buckle up. I thought about telling the man next to me, but I knew he had heard enough of my strange fears.
Yeah, no need to keep talking to this guy. Oh, oh shit. Oh, okay. Okay.
I looked for the man seated next to me, but he was gone. A mechanical malfunction tore a door loose and ripped a gaping hole in the body of the plane. The fuselage and roof had been ripped off the aircraft. I was holding on for dear life.
It's like if it didn't look so fake. I don't know. It's just, I mean, this just, I don't know. It's Lost vibes. Yeah, I was like, J.J. Abrams was watching this show for real.
A handful of passengers,
Oh, and of course, one of the seats fell out into Jonathan Frakes' studio.
including Beth McGuire, a handful of passengers, including
This was true. I saw it in Lost.
Beth McGuire, miraculously survived that flight. But the 4 rows of passengers in front of Beth were lost, as was the passenger in the seat next to hers, a seat she almost took. A series of mysterious circumstances led Beth to the right seat at exactly the right time. Was there some angelic force with her throughout the flight? In fact, other surviving passengers told of similar stories to Beth's. Was there a band of angels at work here? Or simply a band of writers?
Well, I feel like whenever a tragedy or something happens, everybody who has like a near miss with that tragedy, like is now like every decision they made is kind of like feels super significant. You know what I mean?
We'll tell you whether this story is true or false at the end of our show.
All right, let's find out. Is anybody else running a prediction? I'm about to start one. Ghost plane. Oh, maybe there is already a prediction. Nice. Oh, nice, Kira. No, I'm glad you're doing it. Faction. Bum 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 bum. Plain horror story. Gut says facts, so I'm going with fiction. You know what you're doing. All right, the prediction's over, and we've got 85% fact, 15% fiction.
Seemed to be watched over by angels on an ill-fated flight.
Oh, why'd they have to do that? Why'd they have to do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. It's no problem.
Angel said attractive middle-aged Karen could live. I feel like she's pretty young. I feel like she's maybe 32.
If you prefer the window, I don't mind sitting on the aisle.
Why is my number showing up? Your number is showing up, Carrie's Hannah. It shows up as 2 for me.
No, thank you. I'm fine here.
Yeah, they let the nice guy die.
Do you think that this was based on a similar event? You're right. It was.
Damn, this is a hilarious frame. It's a fact, they say. They say it's a fact. Are planes actually that big? I mean, I don't know. This is kind of a huge plane. Blown away by the truth. Probably flight attendant was probably just saying, "Don't give up the aisle seat." Yeah, I agree.
It's gone.
The satellites that watch over the Earth's
Young girl trapped beneath the ground and a rescue that's beyond belief.
It's a 737.
weather forecasting is no.
Was it accurate size? I don't think so. I don't know, actually. It just looked big.
No longer a guessing game. The satellites that watch over the Earth's atmosphere are able to predict meteorological disasters well before they occur. The ability to project tornado watches and hurricane warnings have saved thousands of lives. But there are always people who...
I like aisle seats because you don't have to ask people to move to go to the bathroom. I even though I have kind of long legs, so it ends up being really annoying, I like window seats. I just flew to this wedding and then flew back like yesterday. And I like window seats because I can board the plane and not worry about... One of my least favorite experiences on a plane, and this is an hour flight, like it was just an hour-long flight. One of my least favorite experiences on a plane is getting to my aisle seat first and then getting out when the other person's there. Like getting out and then letting them in and then getting back in. It's like bottom 10 plane experiences. And so I like recently I've been getting window seats just to get into my seat and then not have to talk to anybody for the duration of the flight. However, for a long flight, I need an aisle seat or a seat with extra space because I have like long legs.
Were still victims. People like little Louisa. She was playing in the basement when the storm hit. Now she's trapped and her life hangs on the whims.
What if you have to tinkle? Well, again, this is a short flight. For a long flight, I would do aisle.
Of fate. Louisa's favorite words.
Is it above or below crashing as a plane experience? Close.
Are buenos dias.
I think there are planes with stairs. No?
Spanish for good day. But a good day is the last thing Louisa is having.
A tornado ripped apart homes in a local high school as it cut a 10-mile...
My least favorite experience getting on a plane, getting randomly selected in question. Oh yeah. Oh, like insecurity and stuff. Yeah.
Swath across southeast Texas yesterday. The twister struck without warning during powerful afternoon thunderstorms.
What's with all the disasters this episode? It's a disaster episode. I think at the beginning they said that was the theme.
At least 8 people are dead, 60 injured, and dozens are still reported missing, according to the Texas Emergency Management Agency. All right, let's go. Here we go. Great. Okay, we can do this now. All right, let's go. All right. It's been 24 hours since the storm hit, but rescue teams here are still hopeful that they might find some survivors still buried beneath the rubble that was once their homes. This is Wanda Lopez, KNSC News, live.
Hey guys, just
kids sitting behind you kicking your seats. Yeah, kicking the seats is annoying, dude. Because it feels like you can't do anything about it. Ugh. Or at least I don't. Wait, John Van Ness? Oh, wait, is he in the... Wait, what? Oh.
KNSC
Interesting.
News, live.
Hey guys, let's take a look over here. We've been scouring the area for survivors for the past 14 hours. I'd just about given up hope of finding anyone else alive when I first heard the faint sound.
How old would Jonathan Van Ness be in 1999? He's 35 now. So in 99, he would be like
Sound of a child crying.
They, my bad. They would be.
Hello, is there somebody down there? Is there anybody down there?
Maybe it's nothing, Skip. We've been at this a long time now.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Wait. We got one.
We got
Sounds
one.
like a kid. I hear you, honey. I hear you. Oh, what's your name?
I am Louisa.
All right, Louisa.
Why does that voice feel fake?
Don't you worry. We're going to get you out of there.
She must be trapped in the basement.
Help me, please. I am hungry. I'm so tired.
What? Yo, that is. What?
Trapped in the basement.
Help me, please. I am hungry. I'm so tired.
Louisa, listen, honey, my name is Skip. Now, sweetheart, I need you to be a brave
Sweetheart.
little girl and hang in there for me, okay?
I'll try.
What do you think?
Oh, it's too risky to dig straight down. We'll collapse the whole thing on her. We're gonna have to go in at an angle. It's gonna be slower, but it's the best way.
All right, listen, we're coming to get you, Louisa. It won't take long. All right, let's get moving, guys. We gotta get her out of there. Did something hit your head?
Yes, it's bleeding. Please get me out of here.
All right, honey, we'll get you out of here, I promise. What are we doing?
It's going slow.
Well, listen, try and speed it up. She's got a head injury.
So tired. I want my grandpa.
I know. It's gonna be okay, Louisa. Now try and stay awake for me, okay, honey? Louisa?
It was urgent that I keep Louisa awake. She might have had a concussion, and I didn't want her to slip into a coma. I didn't know how old she was, so I talked to her about anything I could think of.
Is this your house, Louisa? Louisa, is this where you live? Answer me, honey.
I want my grandpa.
Oh, is this your grandpa's house?
Yes. My mommy went away. Every morning, my grandpa
Do
wakes
this
me up
voice.
all happy and says, "Buenos dias, Luisa." I wish I could hear him now.
I know, honey, I know. It won't be long. It won't be long. Just hang in there for me, sweetheart. Louisa, come on, stay awake, honey. Talk to me,
So
Louisa.
this, someone said this is Cap.
Yeah, Polly, this is Skip over here on Albrecht Road. Listen, I got a little girl named Louise, and she's trapped in the debris of her house. She keeps asking for her grandfather. Now, look, you gotta find him and try and get him over here as soon as possible, all right? All right, you call me back just as soon as you find out anything. All right, I'll be waiting for you. Now, what's wrong?
We need another hour. I ran into a ton of concrete down there.
All right, listen, just do the best you can. I'll try and keep her awake, all right? Louisa? Louisa, honey, can you hear me? Louisa?
The center called back, but the news wasn't good. Luisa's grandfather's body was found yesterday, a victim of the tornado.
Are you sure? All right. Yeah, got it. Louisa? Louisa, please wake up and talk to me, honey. Come on, Louisa. Can you hear me? Roger, I can't get a response. I'm afraid we're losing her.
We're digging as fast as we can, Skip. It's gonna take time.
All right. Louisa? Louisa, honey, come on. Talk to me, sweetheart.
Buenos dias, Luisa. Buenos dias, Luisa.
That's so creepy.
Buenos dias, Luisa.
Buenos dias, grandfather.
Grandfather. He doesn't even. You don't say his name. Grandfather. Buenos dias, grandfather. Not grandpa.
You hear that?
Grandfather.
Where in the heck's that coming from?
Luisa continued to hear her grandfather's voice calling out, "Buenos dias, Luisa." It was the only thing that kept her awake until we finally broke through and pulled her out.
Bravery mixed with tears is the theme of the day. A miraculous rescue just occurred of a little girl who was buried for 48 hours in the rubble that was once her home.
Where's my grandpa?
Buenos dias, Luisa. Buenos dias.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
That's Pedro, my grandfather's parrot.
That's funny,
Pedro, where's grandpa?
bro.
Buenos dias, Luisa. Buenos dias. Buenos dias, Luisa. Buenos dias.
Could this
Like they
story
will
have
just
really
throw
happened?
that sound.
Is it possible that
They will just throw that sound at anything, like bang.
a parrot could give a young girl the will to live? In the delirium of her fear, could Louisa have imagined it was her late grandfather's voice? Or did the grandfather somehow transfer his spirit to the parrot in order to save his precious granddaughter?
OG
The
vibe, boom.
story totally made up. Or is there truth
Probably.
buried here in the rubble?
Coming up, we'll find out which of our stories tonight
We'll find
were
out.
fact
All right.
Words.
Buenos dias, Luisa. This is so creepy.
Yes, Luisa.
It's like for sure not a parent saying it too.
Buenos dias, grandfather.
Jonathan Frakes knew how parents work. Like he's just the only guy who makes the show. I mean, parents can mimic, yes, but is that the voice, the sound of a parent? Absolutely not.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Where in the heck's that coming from?
I don't know.
Is this saga of a parrot who saves a girl's life inspired by an actual event?
Oh no, I spoiled it. I let it play a little bit too. I mean, we don't know what he's gonna say. Nobody knew predict anything. Okay.
Not this time. It's fiction.
Sorry. That was on me.
So how was your judgment? Did you guess them all right, or was your score a disaster? And did our show on disasters demonstrate that truth and fiction are almost inseparable? Or perhaps our stories, like the great disasters of our time, are truly beyond belief? I'm Jonathan Frakes.
Join us for more.
Join us. That's Don LaFontaine, the original movie trailer guy, who's the narrator for the show, which is another one of the reasons it's iconic.
Stories on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.